Hello friends, let's continue with our series. In this lecture, we will be learning about some of the data structure programs, all right, which is the DSA program. So let's begin. Today, we are going to be learning how to create and print an array in Java, all right. The basic syntax for any of the languages you prepare will be the same, but the logic is the part that you have to understand. All right, let's begin. So, friends, since this is a DSA lecture, I'm not going to be teaching you the basics about the Java language or stuff like that, but we are definitely going to be focusing on the DSA part, which is how to code this problem, right? So, first of all, we have a class which is array example. We have the public static void main, which is the template or which is the boiler template of the Java language. Then we have defined an array with 5 elements: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Then we have added the print command system.out.println array elements are, right. Then we have introduced a for loop. This for loop will initialize an integer I, the value of the I as initialized at 0. We will continue our loop till I is less than array.length, the length of this array, right, which is right now 5. The elements in this are 5 elements. However, if you talk about index based lengths, then it is 4, because the index always begins from 0 for array. So we move I till it's less than array.length or the length of the array, and we keep on incrementing I. We keep on incrementing I until we hit a condition. Okay. Each time our loop begins and the value of I is less than array length, we will keep on increasing I, and once we do that, we enter our loop, right? We enter our loop. This is the starting of our loop, all right? The starting of the action that is going to be performed in our loop. When we enter it, we simply perform whatever action is needed to be performed inside that loop. All right. The action here is to system.out.print array of I plus space, right? This is used for the space. So we will basically be printing array of whatever the element or value I currently is. So first of all, we're going to be printing array of I when I is going to be say 0. So array of 0 is array of 0, which is the first index. Array of 1 is array of 1, which is the second index. And finally, we'll be printing array of 4, which is the value 50 here, right? We're going to be printing this value, and like this, one by one, all of the value will be printed. And that's exactly how a for loop works. Let's try to run this. And there we go. The elements of the arrays are successfully printed. That was an example of how a print statement works, how a for loop works, and how you print or interact with the elements of the array. We have ourselves created and initialized the array where we defined the exact size and the exact elements that are present in the array. So that's all we learned in today's program. I hope you were able to understand, and thank you for watching.